Alright y'all, hey budz, I'm back with another video. And if you're new, for all my new subscribers, hello, my name is Christiana. You pronounce my name Christiana, not Christina, or Kristalina, you know, Christiana. So today, I'm going to be giving you some freshman advice, because the freshmen at my school start tomorrow, because school starts back tomorrow at Burke County. So I'm going to be giving y'all some advice that I think would have helped me 4 years ago, so here we go. So the first piece of advice I have in my handy dandy notebook is stick with your best friends from middle school throughout your freshman year. A lot of people change up in 10th grade because, you know, everyone's growing and maturing, so just make sure you stick with those who are your closest friends, because the friends that you talk to occasionally, they might just, you know, move on to other friends, but don't stress about it. Just keep your closest friends to you. Okay? Your true friends will stay with you is the next piece of advice. Basically what I just said. You know, the friends who actually care about you and who want to be your friend throughout high school will stick with you. If those move on, you know, just don't stress over them. Don't stress over it, because, you know, I had a few friends that are my friends freshman year and stuff. A few of them moved on, you know, I don't really care about that. I still said, hey, you know, spoke them when I saw them, but it's not really a big deal. People change. Alright, the next piece of advice is make sure you memorize your schedule. On my first day of my freshman year, I had my schedule pretty much memorized, I thought, because there was this one class I forgot that I had to go to. So I was late to my science class, but, you know, the teacher was understanding. It was my first time. But make sure you have your schedule, at least most of your classes memorized, because you don't want to keep getting lost on the first day. People are going to laugh. You know, some teachers won't like that. Some teachers won't always let you slide, so just make sure you're prepared. Alright, memorize the bell schedule. Make sure you at least have like a clue of when it's time to go from that class, because you really don't want to be packing up last minute, because that hallway, whoa, on my first day of freshman year, first period math, I remember the bell rung. I had to hurry and throw all my stuff in my book bag. I had to go into the hallway, and the hallway was crowded. I had to hurry and get out. It was bad. Just make sure you're packed up in time. Don't pack up too early, but make sure you're packed up just in time for the bell. Make sure you communicate with some of your friends, or just post on social media your schedule and your lunch. Make sure that you have some friends on your lunch, because on the first day, even if it's somebody you're acquaintance with, just make sure you're sitting with somebody you know, because if not, you'll feel really lonely. I just found some random people that I knew on my first day, because, you know, no one wants to eat alone. Even if you don't eat with them the rest of the year, just find somebody you know. Just, you know, message them on Snap or something like, hey, we got the same lunch, want to sit together? Or just, if you can't find anybody, just look around on your first day after you get your tray. Just find someone to sit with. Alright? Make sure to socialize with your friends on your time or during your lunch. And make sure you have a friend in each class, because if you're just talking in the hallway the whole day, holding up the whole hallway, no one's gonna like you. I'm sorry, it's just all there is to it. No one is gonna like you, because you're gonna be annoying, because you're gonna be wasting their time when they're trying to get to class. Get out the way. Talk to your friends on your own time. Not trying to be rude, but you know, like, just don't be wasting the hallway space. Talk to them on your own time during lunch, or just text them. Talk about your first day when you get home with them in your little group chat. Okay. And make sure you have at least one friend in your class. If you're in a class with no one you know, at least try and make a friend. You know, find somebody else in your grade, someone who looks familiar, or either someone you know, like, you know, your older sister's friend, your cousin's best friend, somebody you know. Just make sure you're not alone, and just make sure, you know, have fun your freshman year. Freshman year was pretty good for me. I had a lot of friends, you know, made some new ones, hung out and stuff. Just don't act like a middle schooler too much, you know, act mature, but don't act like you think you're grown, because then people won't like you. Just be yourself. Don't act too childish, don't act too grown. Don't be trying to talk to them upperclassmen, because, you know, that leads to trouble. You can be friends with them, but just don't take anything too seriously, and just make smart decisions. So that was my freshman advice for my bears. For anyone else out there watching, freshman advice from Christiana Jolie.